Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's severe weather update. So we have yet another enhanced risk of severe weather across north central and northern Texas tomorrow, from Waco through Dallas in the orange, a slight risk covering south, central, and northern Texas and far southern Oklahoma in the yellow, and a marginal risk surrounding that in the dark green, up into central Oklahoma, southwest Arkansas, and northwestern Louisiana. We also have a marginal risk of severe weather from Florida across the southeast into the mid-Atlantic tomorrow. And looking at tomorrow's tornado threat, we once again have a 5% chance of tornadoes touching down within 25 miles of location across north central and north Texas, including Waco and Dallas. So make sure you're preparing for some isolated to scattered tornadoes once again tomorrow if you live in north central and north Texas. We have a 2% tornado risk in the green, extending from the Rio Grande border through San Antonio through Austin, Texas, into southern Oklahoma as well. So make sure you have your tornado shelter plans in place, as we could be seeing a couple of strong tornadoes as well in this area. Looking at tomorrow's damaging wind threat, we have a 15% chance of damaging straight line winds of 58 miles per hour or stronger within 25 miles of location, extending from South Texas through Central Texas through North Texas in the yellow, with a 5% wind risk surrounding that in the brown, and a large 5% wind risk from Florida through the mid-Atlantic and the southeast. So make sure you're watching out for some scattered damaging winds if you live across South Central and North Texas, and isolated damaging winds if you live across southern Oklahoma, southwest Arkansas, as well as Florida through the mid-Atlantic area. And looking at tomorrow's hail threat, we're going to likely be seeing gorilla hail again tomorrow, unfortunately, as the Storm Prediction Center has issued a 30% hatched hail risk extending from Waco through Dallas again and across north central Texas in the red, with a 15% hatched risk extending down towards Austin, San Antonio, the Rio Grande border, and the Hill Country in the yellow hatched area. So we're going to likely be seeing hailstones reaching golf ball, baseball, softball, maybe even grapefruit size again tomorrow, especially across central and north central Texas. So make sure you have your cars parked in the garage once again if you live in this yellow-red hatched area. 15% chance of quarter-size hail or larger within 25 miles of a location across the broader unhatched yellow area. 5% chance in the brown. And we could be seeing isolated hail from Florida through Georgia, the Carolinas, into the mid-Atlantic. Now, timing out the storms tomorrow, starting around noon central daylight time. We're not going to be seeing much going on, but as we go into 2 o'clock, we're going to be seeing our gorilla hail producing storms fire just west of Fort Worth, the form of some isolated supercells. It's going to bring an initial tornado threat as well. And as we go into 4 o'clock, the 18Z H2R model is showing a gorilla hailer moving directly over Fort Worth. So, unlike yesterday, where the storm threat was further south, I do believe that tomorrow the hail threat will be more centered across Dallas-Fort Worth. So you need to be really preparing for massive destructive hail if you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex tomorrow. And you need to be parking those cars in those garages tomorrow, because I do think Dallas-Fort Worth is going to have massive hail tomorrow. Going into 5 o'clock, giant gorilla hailer could be moving into Dallas with a line of large to gorilla hail producing storms once again moving across Waco, which already saw softball size hail yesterday, near Temple into the Hill Country. By 5 o'clock, going into 6 o'clock, we could be seeing gorilla hailers moving southeast of Dallas into just east of Waco, maybe even Austin. We could be seeing gorilla hailers as far south as Austin, Texas by 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. So Austin, watch out as well. Going into 7 o'clock, we'll see a linearization of the storms across East Texas through Central Texas through Southwest Texas. We could be seeing wind-driven hail near San Antonio, San Marcos, Austin, Bryan College Station by 7 p.m., 8 p.m., The storms will push towards areas like LaGrange, down towards Uvalde, into San Antonio, and then going into 9 p.m. Now, notice to the north, we still could be seeing discrete, large, maybe gorilla hail producing storms across northeast Texas, Tyler, maybe near Mount Pleasant by 8 p.m. So the hail threat could extend into the evening across northeast Texas, and going into 10 o'clock, mesoscale convective system could be forming across South Texas, across Southeast Texas. Houston could be seeing some scattered large hail and damaging winds by 10 p.m. with large hailers across Northeast Texas. And then as we go into 11 o'clock, could still be seeing large hail down towards the Victoria area, as well as near Texarkana. Going into midnight, storms will continue to push off the Texas coast, and by around 2 a.m., we should be done with the severe threat for the most part. So we're looking at another very large hail producing day across central and north Texas tomorrow. So make sure you're parking your cars in the garage once again, and do not sleep on the tornado threat, as we could be seeing some tornadoes. A couple could be strong across the area tomorrow. Thanks for watching this evening's severe weather update. Stay safe. Have a wonderful evening, my friends.